A very good afternoon and welcome to Africa in Beyond Television Network, and we are taking a look on what is happening in the nation Zimbabwe. At this point in time, we have to agree that an earthquake is coming upon the nation Zimbabwe. This is not a physical or a natural earthquake, it's a political earthquake which is coming. It seems as if it's obvious that this is going to happen, but those who are in the positions of power, they understand and know how critical this issue is, and how pivotal the military is going to be in terms of bringing order or restoring order back to the nation of Zimbabwe. They are the causes of the troubles and the problems which we have. It's because of what they did in 2017. And in 2023, they allowed another process to happen, which is also against the constitution in terms of the elections in which, in terms of how these elections were conducted. But right now, if you take a look on how many of them have passed away, how many of them have gone, out of around 40 something generals, more than 20 of them, they've gone to the National Heroes Acre or to the grave. This is a problem. So what is going to happen in Zimbabwe is one day someone courageous is going to rise and mobilize and say enough is enough. We have to stop this madness. How, when, we do not know. But this is what is going to happen. So if you take a look on what is happening, if you take a look on the meetings which are happening, if you take a look on the statements which are being issued, there is something behind all these statements, all these activities happening. And something is going to give in. So as the people of Zimbabwe, let us remain hopeful. Let us continue to fight for change. Let us remain resolute. We are getting close. I do not see 2028 in my own view. There is no 2028 to talk about. There is something which is going to happen in between. Especially the Vision 2030 is crashing. Vision 2030 is crumbling. And without the military, then it will never, ever succeed. It will never, ever happen. So we continue to trust in God. We continue to pray. The major agenda is to make sure that they replace the comrades who are willing to sacrifice and restore order. They want to put them to the National Heroes Acre or to the graves before they execute their plans. All these issues which are happening, these are disturbances to try and scatter each and every plan which is on the table. But is God silent? No. Is God not working towards change? No. The reason why all these things are allowed to happen is that some of these generals who are perishing are complicit to the troubles and to the problems which we have seen right here in Zimbabwe. They were part of the problems. They supported the culture of looting. They supported the culture of electoral theft, which means if order was to be restored in their presence, we were going also to have the same problem with the one we are trying to resolve. So this is the reason why you are seeing they are perishing one by one. God is allowing it so that He leaves lesser evil people to actually execute the plan, such that when the time comes, these are people who are going to be reasonable enough to push for change to happen. If you go to 2017, they pushed themselves into power, but they used the people to achieve their plans. But at this point in time, you are going to see them pushing for change, but not only push for change, true and real change. They are not going to allow another structure like the one which we have to exist, which means it might be a blend of the old and the new, but it will be a genuine change altogether. So there is no way these people are going to win without Advocate Nelson Chamisa. There is no way these people are going to win this whole fiasco without Advocate Nelson Chamisa. So it doesn't matter if if he likes it or not. It's not about him liking it. It's not about him not liking it. It's about what God is planning for the nation Zimbabwe and what is at stake. So this is it. This is what is happening, and we'll continue to watch and see the events in Zimbabwe. They speak to the people of Zimbabwe. They indicate the direction this nation is taking. We'll continue to watch and see.